Good evening, Mr. Ham. How are you doing this lovely day?
Dude, I am great. I am tired. I've worked all day, but I am good.
I hear you. I've had a rough day. We've had an adventure today.
And it's been hot too. So anything that's going on, if you're working outside or doing anything outside, it's like it just zaps the life out of you.
Yeah. It's but it was fun. It was worth it. But everything's fine. Everybody, we're all good. The air still doesn't work 100%, so it's a little rough.
And 100 degrees outside, that doesn't help at all.
Yeah, it's a little rough when you're out rolling around.
Oh, speaking of like weather, like weird weather, I guess you'd say. So this week, I've been hearing on various news outlets and news channels that Britain like hit a record high, like all-time high,
right?
And their infrastructure was not prepared for this, evidently. So, I mean, the climate, of course, Great Britain, London area, it's known for kind of dreary and cool and rainy and foggy, and that's kind of the England thing, right?
Oh yeah.
So evidently, the mercury hit close to 100 or right at 100. Maybe it was like they recorded 104 in one spot, and
they've excuse me, they've been seeing 40 degrees Celsius, which is about 104 Fahrenheit.
That's crazy.
Pretty regular, and they've never had 40 before.
Never. It's insane. So have you been hearing about all of the problems that's happened with it?
I know there's been 1,200 fatalities.
Like wildfires popping up like crazy.
Yeah.
People, of course, like say, and they're like the AC units that they have over there, because their climate typically is a little cooler,
right,
is not equipped to handle that kind of heat.
Right, and a lot of the homes don't even have central air.
Right.
Central air.
Yeah, it's just a window unit or something like, or possibly even just fans.
Yeah, a lot of them just rely on natural cooling, just
right,
fans and
the crazy ones that I heard though. So like, I don't remember if it was Heathrow or one of the other major airline like hubs there had to shut down a couple of their runways because the runways buckled in the heat. Roads were buckling, the asphalt was buckling and melting. Mm-hmm. Then the rails for the train was warping because it got so hot. Their rail system, they said, was tested up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and they said that the metal itself was reaching temperatures of 140. Right. So like they were having derailments and things like they said this could be very, very, very dangerous. So it's insane what the weather is doing right now. I mean, it's hot here, and we're used to heat and humidity, but it is really hot.
I think it was Heathrow, because I heard that Heathrow has asked people to stop scheduling inbound flights until like October.
Something like that. I know they said that one of the major runways that they use, like one of that's constantly in use, had issues to the point where they couldn't land on it. So
I mean, you look at even like around here, down at like 30 at the intersection between 80 and 39.
Right.
A few years ago, they had to rip all that out and put concreted
it,
because even something people laugh, but it's something as small as a semi coming down the hill and having to stop at the stoplight. Yeah. It was causing the asphalt to wrinkle,
to wave,
and like buckle up and like wrinkle up real bad. And so, I mean, you imagine something the size of a 777 or something landing. I mean, that's a lot more weight than a semi. And when they land, they got them brakes locked. And so that's just shoving all that force into that. And I can totally see it. Yeah, I could.
Yeah, it was crazy.
If semis can do it here, I mean, I can totally imagine a plane doing it.
Yeah, when I was hearing that on the news, it was wild. And like I say, we've had some hot days here recently, and I'm thinking, we're somewhat prepared here because I mean we've had those temperatures in the past, so we kind of know, hey, that's a possibility. But for a place that their infrastructure was not designed for that, it is causing massive amounts of problems.
Totally,
So,
yeah. And I feel for it. And it's just going to get worse.
It is.
I mean, globally, it's just going to keep getting worse.
Yeah. I know. My wife keeps saying, she'll pull up her little, I don't know if it's a news feed or something she gets, and she's like, we've got another solar flare that's heading our way, or we've got another heat wave, or another, buckle in the or a trough in the way that the heat's moving or something. It's just, she's constantly looking at those things, and it's right. Yesterday, I guess it was, or day before, there was an article that was saying that these farmers that are in our Midwest area of the United States, there's maybe 1 out of 4 now that's being paid by the government to not farm. Basically, let your land sit because water shortages. If they are farming, you have the other 3 as well as yourself that are now like strapping the water system. So by leaving that one, empty, the other 3 have enough water to go ahead and farm. So I mean, it's there, it's coming.
Oh, it's on the horizon. Coming. I mean, and it's not even there. Like, look at I'm horrible at this. I just was looking at this the other day. Lake Mead. He said it's
drying up. The lowest level it's ever been.
And that's where most of Southern California gets their drinkable water.
Yep.
The lake, I forget the name, but the lake where they pull the water reservoirs for Las Vegas.
That's it. I don't know. I mean, either something has to change, or I mean,
And here's my soapbox on this, and then I'll be done. The problem I have with a lot of this is everybody, you need to get an electric car. It's the carbon emissions. You need to conserve. You need to carpool. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I mean, it helps, but I don't have the statistics in front of me, but it's something like 60-something%, almost 70% of the carbon emissions in this country are from like 5 companies.
Right.
So yeah, if everybody in America stopped, that would cut like 30-something%, but you still got the vast majority of it from like these 5 companies.
Right.
And it's like, hey, why not our government like get off its butt, do something to protect the planet and its citizens, which, happen to need a planet to live on, and start putting some regulations in place on these companies. Because if you want to cut emissions, that's where you get effective cuts.
Right.
Not from trying to guilt trip every citizen into buying an electric car.
Right.
Like,
you're absolutely right.
I mean, yeah, with gas prices the way they are, electric cars are looking pretty daggone good right now.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's not really going to help that much as far as emissions go.
No. And then, I mean, you've got to look at globally, if we're looking globally, I mean, China is the number 1, emissions producer in the world.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course it is. Look at photos from outside Hong Kong.
Right.
I mean, good.
You can't see it. It's a yellow fog.
It's like LA back in the 80s.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what Hong Kong looks like.
Yep.
And Hong Kong's a lot more people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
and like you just said, if you want to look globally, we need to look globally because, I mean, you're right. We do need to think globally because even a nation, like Germany is doing great right now. They're killing it. They're like solar, wind, like knocking it out the park. Like their coal power plants, I think, are almost ready to shut down completely. But, that's one country. One country is not going to be able to do it alone. No. We all have to work together to do this.
We got to get on the same page.
Right. And us pulling out of the Paris climate agreements and all, it's just wrong direction.
Wrong direction. Steps backward.
Yeah. But I was going to go in a very lighthearted, positive direction. I was just going to make the comment. No, that's okay. I was going to make the comment. A while back, I said that we were at a certain number of downloads on the podcast. Well, I want to say now that we are officially over 3,000 downloads.
Yay! If I had a pop or one of those things, I would do it. But
streamers. Yeah. So thank everybody out there. And it seems like all of a sudden, the reason I was saying we need to look globally is because the last few weeks we've been getting more downloads in Australia than we're getting in the United States.
I love it.
So,
hey guys.
Hello.
Hi, Australia.
Don't know why, but thank you for listening.
Yes, absolutely.
It's truly humbling that somebody from
The other side of the rock.
Almost the other side of the planet. Yeah, it's almost as far away as you can get, just about, from us. So that's amazing to me.
That may be it. I'm just going to say that may be it. They're like, these guys are on the other side of the rock. There's no way we can make contact with them. So let's listen to what these guys have to say. No, I'm kidding.
But I mean, to me, that's awesome. that blows my mind that there's at least a few people on the complete other side of the planet that can hear what we're saying, and that's
awesome,
that's insane.
It's awesome. Is what
it is. Awesome. It is awesome. Yeah. So I just want to take
hello Australia again.
Hi. Yeah.
Hi. That's awesome.
And thanks everybody for the downloads and listening to us two idiots ramble on. We really, really do appreciate it. It makes us,
and we really, really, really do ramble.
Indeed, 100%.
So what are we going to ramble about tonight? Because I totally was not planning on going in the direction of climate change tonight. It was just like, I don't know. It just popped up, I guess.
Well, I thought. I've had enough of the heavy, dark, depressing stuff for a while, so I thought we might pull it to a lighter direction. And, personally, off the podcast, we've been talking about just pop culture stuff.
Yeah.
Things that we've been enjoying, media that we've been consuming.
Absolutely.
And so I thought we might just share our likes, dislikes, opinions.
Sounds
Try to remain as spoiler free as possible.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping to do, because there's a couple on here that are
there's some stuff on here
really big pop culture things,
and it's still fairly new.
So we're gonna try to stay
right. Some of the stuff is old. Some of the stuff I'm looking at is old. So
yeah, I'm looking at most of the stuff that I'm looking at is fairly new. But yeah, like I say, and regardless, I'm going to try to stay spoiler free to the point to where if you want to watch something, I'm not going to give away any big plot, anything. It's just, general arc.
Right. So I'll let you take it first. What have you been watching, reading, playing? What has gotten you excited?
Okay. So, recently my wife and I, we started watching a show on Netflix, and it's a couple of years old. I want to say that it was originally filmed. I don't know what year it was. But anyway, the show is called Sense8, and it is by the Wachowskis. And of course, like I say, I talked to Matrix just a second ago. That's they're known for the Matrix. That was what they did, right? So this show ran 2 seasons only.
Yeah, it was short.
Yeah, it was very short, and much to the chagrin, I guess, of the viewers, because it's a flippin' phenomenal show. It was filmed well. It was cast well. It was written well. It was filmed all over the world. That's what killed it. That's what killed it.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
Yeah.
The production was so big that they could not sustain it. Because like when they are in another country, they are literally in that other country. It's not like, let's find a spot in the United States that looks like that place. Right. They went there.
Yeah. And that's what killed it, because the travel costs were just,
they said the
filming and budget was just
like they were averaging $9 million per episode.
Yeah. That's a little high.
That's way high. So the show itself, though, is based around a group of these 8 people. Like I say, I'm not going to give any big spoilers away or anything, because you find all this out within like the first few minutes of the first episode. Okay. And they are all they were all born the same day, same time.
This sounds familiar.
It does, doesn't it?
And I've never seen Sense8.
Yeah. And they are connected psychically. So
okay, well, that's different.
That's what's a little different, right? So they're like I said, whenever they're connected psychically, and to the point that not only can they like speak to one another, through like almost like a link, a telepathy type thing,
right?
But like the skills or the knowledge that the others have, they can share. So like one of them knows Taekwondo, they all know Taekwondo. One of them speaks like Nordic, they all speak Nordic.
Okay, hold on. I just have a question.
Okay.
So in the show,
Yes.
like, because there's like the Matrix is another thing. Like, I know kung fu,
Yeah.
but like, so there's a difference between like I can watch somebody do the moves,
Right.
and know how to do them, but there's a difference in like actually training my body to do those moves. So
Right.
these people like are just as good.
Just as good.
Okay.
Yeah, is because like literally like when that is shared, I guess you would say,
Right.
it's almost as if the one that knows that takes over the other person's body.
Okay.
So it's really cool.
So it's a little flavor of Moon Knight.
Kind of, yes.
Kinda.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So in this group, they are being hunted by this large organization.
Okay.
And because they are effectively a threat to human like society.
Oh, so there's literally only 8 of them?
That's what they think. Again, I
Okay.
don't want to give away any spoilers.
Okay.
There's 8 of them in a pod.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I followed that. So
Yeah.
okay.
So, and I don't want to say how many pods or if there are more pods or anything like that. But anyway.
Okay.
So
there may be more than 8 people.
There may be more
Okay.
than 8.
Right.
This large organization, though, has tracked these pods throughout history, or and they eradicate them
Oh.
to keep them from creating more pods and possibly being a threat to, like I say, the human race, because they're like
terrorists.
That's pretty much what they're
terrorist
that's
cells.
kind of what they're thinking. They're like, how do we stop these people when we can't track them, when they are able to communicate and do these things, without any conventional means. So, but anyway, yeah, and of course, the organization is going to recruit the people that can sense that as well. So there are others that are out there.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just really, 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 really well done. And like I said, we watched the both seasons, and then at the end of it, here's the thing that I thought was so glorious.
That was going to be my question. Okay.
At the end of the second season, because it was not expected that they were suddenly just going to be wrapped on that. They came back and they did like a 2 hour and 20 minute, almost like movie at the very end that tied up all of the loose ends. So you got some closure from it as well. So it was really good.
Was it good?
I thought,
or did they just tie it up like crappy?
No, I don't think they tied it up crappy. They kept it. They kept the storyline. They kept everything was still tight. It was good.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, I thought they did a really, really exceptional job with it. So if you want to watch it, you can find it on Netflix. That's where we watched it. Both seasons plus the additional like 2 hour, finale, is all on there. And you just look for Sense 8, SENSE 8, the number 8. So, yeah.
Right on. So what you were talking about with all the people being born at the same time on the same day.
Yep.
Like I said, it sounds familiar to me because I've been watching into the show that has a similar plot called The Umbrella Academy, also on Netflix.
Yes.
Where a bunch of people are all born on the same day at the same time. But the crazy thing about The Umbrella Academy is at the start of the day, none of the women were pregnant.
Right.
Then they all got pregnant and had a baby within like 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So that was another thing. I've been watching it with my older daughter, and in the first episode of the first season, it shows like this. I think they're in Russia or something. I don't know exactly. I can't remember. It says the country, but I don't remember. They spoke a Slavic language. I know that, and it was subtitled. But there was like this boy and girl, and they were kind of flirty at the pool.
Yes.
And then like she leans over and gives him a kiss and then jumps in the pool. And then she pops out like big belly swole pregnant. And I was like, see, that's what happens when you go kissing boys.
I love it. Tell me she threw something at you.
Oh yeah. She slapped me and was like, shut up. But yeah, she knew better. But yeah, I was just like, so another thing that caught me, one of the oddball things that kind of piqued my interest about the show is that it's based on a comic book.
Yes.
Which is written by Gerard Way.
Yep.
who is the frontman, co-founder, and lead singer of My Chemical Romance.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
So that's
cool.
who that guy is. Yeah, he,
I had seen the name, whenever they scroll, credits and things, but yeah, that's cool.
So that's, Helena, or I guess most people are probably more familiar with the Black Parade.
Right.
Welcome to the Black Parade. But anyway, another thing that caught my interest with the show was one of the main stars of the show, who I thought and then I was like, wait, what? And then it's Elliot Page.
Yeah, it was Ellen Page.
Formerly Ellen Page,
Yes.
now Elliot Page. And yes, they have fully transitioned
Yes.
to a male actor, and no problem with that. But it caught me off guard when I saw his face. I was like, "Wait, that's
Ellen Page.
That's Ellen Page." And then because I didn't realize
you hadn't seen
I
anything
didn't know
in the media.
No,
about
I
it.
didn't know anything about it.
Yeah,
and so I was just like, "Wait, oh, okay, okay, I know, okay,
and
cool."
They without, like I say, without giving away anything, I feel like they did a good job of, I don't want to say downplaying it, but just normalizing it in the series. It was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that was it. There was no big deal made of it.
Well, I mean, when you look at the life they've been through, that's a very minor.
You're very right. You're very right.
But it's a similar thing. These people don't communicate with each other. They all have a unique superpower, if you will.
Yeah.
One of them, one of them is like
super
Deadshot
strong
or whatever. What's that guy's name? From Daredevil, the bad Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Yeah, one of them is like Bullseye. He can throw anything and hit a target he's aiming at.
It's almost like he has like telekinesis
on thrown objects.
Yes.
But yeah, but he can always hit his target. There's a little kid who's a 60-year-old man who can teleport and travel through time.
Yeah. Then there's the big guy.
Oh yeah, just big muscle strong guy.
Yeah,
that's hard to damage.
Yeah, he's like an ape.
Yeah.
He's huge. He's massive.
Yep.
My favorite though.
Yeah.
Hands down my favorite, Klaus. I love Klaus.
And his ability is
speaking with the dead.
Yeah.
He can commune with the dead.
Yeah,
he is flipping awesome.
And I enjoy the show. I haven't read the comics, so I can't make a comparison with the comics, but I do like the show. I love the interactions between the characters.
They're hilarious a lot of times.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great. And
none of it's cringeworthy. Not at all. Ever.
Oh, no.
I promise you.
But it is a lot of, so basically what happens is all these kids across the planet are all born at the same time. Nobody understands why or how, but just a woman goes from nothing to pregnant to baby in like 10 minutes. And it freaks everybody. And then this rich old man goes around and basically buys as many of these children as he can.
Yep.
And that's what becomes the Umbrella Academy. He thinks he's going to raise his own little band of superheroes.
Yep.
And he's going to be famous and rich because he's got this superhero team that goes around fighting crime. Let's just say it doesn't necessarily pan out that way. But that's the show. And I really enjoy it. It's not
something you have to sit down and think about. It's literally laid out in front of you.
Yeah. And it's unless you want to try to figure out some of the time travel stuff that gets a little convoluted.
Yeah.
And the second season is great. I love the second season.
Second season was really good.
They get the guy that plays Ed Kemper from the FBI profiler show on HBO, Mindhunter.
Yes.
He's plays a character. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it. The third season we just finished. It just came out this year, right about the same time.
Yeah.
Another big show came out. But
it was good as well.
The third season was good.
It was just, there was a couple of slow
It was
points.
a little slower.
Yes.
It was a little slower. Now, did you stay tuned on the last episode all the way to the end after the credits? There was a stinger after the credits.
Maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to look that up.
Okay. So there's a stinger after the credits that brings that little
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to go back and check that out.
Because
I want to say that I may not have.
So yeah, if you when you finish, I don't think any of the other episodes have a stinger at the end, but the last episode of season 3 has a little stinger after the credits, and my daughter didn't catch it.
Yeah,
she didn't get it, but I watched it and I was like, wait, what? So there's a little something weird going on there.
Okay, I'll check that out.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be the big thing in season 4.
Season 4
is what that little stinger at the end.
But yeah, so Umbrella Academy, again, Netflix, if you want to watch it.
It's on Netflix.
The Umbrella Academy, really, really, really good.
May I, real quick, before we move to the next thing?
Sure.
If you have, like myself, I'm in this dilemma of what service am I paying for that has the show or movie that I want to see? And sometimes it's not clear. Like there's a show I want, I know I can watch it. Which app is it on?
Right.
There's a website called Just Watch. Google Just Watch. You go to that website, you can type in any show you want, and it will tell you where you can watch it.
Oh, that's
It'll
cool.
tell you where it's free, where you can rent it, where you can buy it.
Just Watch.
Just Watch. Yeah.
I will bookmark
And
that.
it's a handy dandy little site, especially in today's fragmented media world. Let me tell you. Okay.
I'm telling you what. Yeah, there's things. All right, so here's the one that I want to hit next, and this is one that I don't know. It was on my radar for a half second, and then I completely forgot that they were making this. And then I think it was my sister-in-law's like, hey, you need to watch this because it's hilarious. And it has Walt Goggins in it. And I was like,
I like Walton
Walt
Goggins.
Goggins is like, he is the bomb.
Yeah.
And she was like, now you don't watch this around anyone that's religious because you're going to make them mad just by turning it on. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
So the show's The Righteous Gemstones. It's an HBO series.
Okay.
It is written by Danny McBride.
Oh.
He is the eldest son in the Gemstone family.
Okay.
And it's a dark comedy, I guess you'd say, about a dysfunctional televangelist family. The dad is played by John Goodman. That's Eli Gemstone.
Okay.
You have, then of course, like say Danny McBride. He is the eldest son. He's always kind of trying to wiggle his way into his dad's position in the church. They have like the mega church in Florida. They live like on the big ranch that has the amusement park on it, and all of this. They all have their own mansions, that's on the grounds.
Okay. Security
details and all this kind of stuff. And there's always some sort of a scandal that's going on at all points. So the series starts with their mother has recently passed, and the family is kind of reeling from that, trying to figure out where everyone is,
right.
And the crap that they get into almost immediately is on another level. Let me just tell you, it's on another level.
So when I started laughing, when you were naming the cast, because
did you just look up Walt Goggins?
No, I know who Walton Goggins is.
No, but I mean, did you look up his character?
No. No. It can't be anything better than Venus Van Dam.
I don't know. It's pretty daggum good.
But no, as soon as the reason I'm laughing is because when you're talking about it and you said John Goodman,
yes,
all I can picture in my head is name's Daniel Teague, Big Dan, Two Court.
Not so far off.
Like that's what I picture him playing, a very similar style character.
But now in this though, it's more of the Southern preacher, the suit and tie.
Well, yeah, because you said they were
preacher.
televangelist kind of types. But
so but I mean, it's kind of that same thing. It's
because that's just I pictured him that like Daniel T, like that from Oh Brother.
Oh Brother, yes, yeah. So I have to say though, so Walton Goggins in the show, he plays the part of Baby Billy. He is the younger brother of the deceased wife of Eli. So. He was part of he and his sister were a singing duo, like a Christian singing duo. And so he is constantly trying to get that back, and I what can I say? This is one of those shows that if you're not very religious, because if you are, don't watch it. Because it's blasphemous, it's terrible.
Who is he trying to be?
Who?
That's a famous television. Walton Goggins.
Oh,
He's got the white hair, and he's wearing like real dark brown tinted glasses in every shot.
It looks
and
a
that's
lot
like there is a televangelist that does that.
Yeah, the Bakers, isn't it?
Was it Jim Baker?
Jim Baker and
was
Tammy
that him?
Faye?
Okay, yeah, all right.
And see, this whole thing is kind of based loosely around their lifestyle and the way they are.
Gosh.
So yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it is. I mean, we've watched it, and there's been times that I've laid there, or sat there on the couch, or laid there on the couch and watched it and go, and like I cringe because I'm thinking, I feel it getting hot around me.
Well, I'm telling like,
but it is so well written. Again, it's so just hilarious.
And if they let him roll, like he saved Justified.
He did,
in my opinion.
He did.
Like he was supposed to die in the first episode and never come back, but that.
His character is he was the glue.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. In that show, the character Walton Goggins play is so good. Do they let him does he have that same like BS constant flow, like could just talk his way out of anything?
Yes, he does that.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
But again, it's all about schemes and trying to wiggle your way in to get the big money with this bunch. So he's constantly, there's always an angle that Baby Billy's trying to, to work.
Okay.
But yeah, it's really, 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 really hilarious. Right. Funny stuff. So, yeah, it's something worth taking a look at. I don't know.
If you're not religious.
If you're not easily offended.
Okay.
I don't want to say not religious because my wife, she is a religious person, but she's not easily offended.
Well, when you said your sister-in-law, at first I thought you were going to say The Wild and Wonderful Wife.
No, my goodness. Yeah. I watched that and was like, oh my gosh.
Me too. On her recommendation. I didn't think it was terrible.
It's enlightening.
Yeah. To realize that there are people out there like that. So another one, because you were talking about the cast and Walton Goggins and John Goodman. Mm-hmm. So this show got me by the cast. Different show. It's on HBO.
Yeah.
HBO Max, HBO, whatever. I don't know. HBO's got the weirdest flipping. Yeah, but there's like 4 different HBO things you can sign up for. So I know it's on HBO Max. I don't know which other ones it's on. But it's Doom Patrol.
Doom. I've seen
Doom Patrol.
I've seen that advertised. I've not watched it.
Another one based. It's under their DC banner. It's another comic book superhero kind of thing, but. These are the antiest heroes. like they're almost, there's one character that's like universally a good person.
Yeah.
Everyone else has occasions where they're terrible, and some of them are only terrible.
I heard that.
So let me list some of the cast members for you. My favorite cast member, probably not the most popular, but my favorite, Alan Tudyk.
Okay.
I love Alan Tudyk.
I'm going to have to look him up. Because I don't know the name, but I'm sure I'll know him
Steve
soon.
the Pirate from Dodgeball.
Oh my gosh, he's awesome. I love that guy.
He also he does a lot of voice work.
Yes.
Wreck-It Ralph, he's King Candy.
Yeah.
Star Wars Rogue Squad, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever that one was, he's KS2O.
Nice.
The robot. My favorite film that he's in, and this just gives you an idea about me, is a movie called Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
I love Tucker and Dale, dude. That was a crazy movie.
I know, but he's
Dale,
the redheaded. I can't remember which one.
No, he's Tucker.
He's the redheaded one.
Yes.
He's the one that wears the ball cap.
Yes. That was such a crazy movie.
Okay, so Alan Tudyk, my favorite character. Matt Bomer, who's another big actor. He's done a lot of TV shows. White Collar was his big show that he had for years on USA, I think.
Okay.
Brendan Fraser. Oh, yeah, baby. He's back.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Now, the problem with Matt Bomer and Brendan Fraser is a vast majority of the time, they're only providing the voice of the character.
Well, okay.
So Matt Bomer's character is always wrapped in mummy-like gauze.
Okay, yeah.
Because his body is contaminated with hardcore radiation that will, within seconds, kill anybody that gets close to him. So they develop this like lead-shielded gauze that they wrap him in so that he can go out in public. So anytime that it's the mummy looking, it's another actor providing the body, and Bomer just does the voiceover. Brendan Fraser likewise is a character that's called Robot Man, and anytime it's the robot, it's just an actor doing the physical. Like Brendan Fraser does the voice of the robot, but there are scenes from like his previous life before he became the robot where it's actually Brendan Fraser.
Heard that.
And the same thing with Matt Bomer. There's scenes with Matt Bomer before his accident that got him irradiated, and it's actually Matt Bomer playing those scenes. Timothy Dalton, OG Bond guy.
Yeah,
the one of the bad guys from Hot Fuzz.
I was gonna say he was. Yeah, like well, he did the Fun Run.
Yeah, yeah, lots of big name people. And some of the other characters in the show are, so there's Matt Bomer, like I said, his Negative Man is his character. I think is what it's called anyway. Alan Tudyk is sometimes the narrator of the show as his character, which I can't remember his character's name, but Alan Tudyk is Mr. Nobody. That's who he is. But Mr. Nobody often does like the narration of the show. Yeah. And he'll say like, like old TV cartoon style narration, like what are the guys going to do next? And like, dude, that's cool. It's hilarious. So yeah, Diane Guerrero is another actor that's kind of popular, but she plays Crazy Jane. It's the character, her power, quote unquote, is she has like 87 personalities.
Wait. You say power, quote unquote.
Well,
that's all right.
I don't know. She has like 87 personalities.
All right.
And some of her personalities, when they come to the fore, when they're in control, they have powers. Some of them do not. Like Crazy Jane herself has no real powers. Like she can fight pretty well, but she's just a human.
Okay.
One of her, I don't know all the names of all of them. Like there's an insane number of personalities that this character has, but like one of them can talk, and whatever word she said turns into like metal, and she can wield it like a weapon or throw it. One of them, cool. I think, is just called like Sun Daddy, and he can throw fireballs. One of them, they're crazy. They're all insane.
That's cool.
But they've got all these characters. So then there's another, Rita Farr is another character. She's basically the Blob.
Okay.
Like not Marvel's the Blob, but like she loses control of her body and becomes like this huge mass of gelatinous, flobby, fleshy blob.
Yeah.
That like roll over people and they get dissolved.
Dude, this is weird.
Yeah, it's an odd show, and like you'll see what I mean. Like Brendan Fraser's character is really only concerned about himself and getting laid.
Okay,
but he's a robot and he has no penis, and he can't eat. So like he'll watch people eat and be like, "What does that taste like? Is it good?" So yeah, they all have their own little worlds that they don't really care about the outside. The only good person in this show is Cyborg. And he doesn't come in for a few seasons, but when he's there, he's like the only good person. Like he legitimately tries to do good. But it's another popcorn show. It's not a thinky show. The episodes don't really, for the most part, don't stack. like each one kind of as a standalone thing. There is some overarching stuff with Mr. Nobody.
Yeah.
That one of my favorite thing, one of their enemies is it's an intelligent cockroach who is a prophet of the Lord. And I can't remember his name. I swear this is I think his name is Ezekiel the cockroach. And it's voiced by, I can't remember the actor's name, forgive me, but it's voiced by Booger from Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh my God.
It's great. It's just a lighthearted, stupid, campy popcorn show.
I think I'm gonna have to check this out.
It's definitely not for children.
Oh yeah. I mean, most of the things that we've talked about, I would never let my child watch at this point. Yeah, I mean, later in life if she wants to take a look at it, but yeah, right now, no way.
Right. Yeah. Doom Patrol has frequent bits of nudity and an extraordinary amount of profanity.
That's the same way it is with the Righteous Gemstones. It is very colorful with the language.
All right. Right on. What you got?
So when you were talking about that, there was one that this is not something I have seen yet, but something I want to see.
Okay.
And it's a brand new movie that has just come out. I don't know if it's out in the theaters yet or not. If it is, it's just hit. So have you heard of Brian and Charles? No. Okay. So, I want to say, let's see, it was a feature-length adaptation of this trio's short film of the same name, Brian and Charles. It was it premiered at this year's Sundance Film Festival. It was released in the United States on the 17th of June. So it is either just out of theaters or it's kind of at the end of its run at this point. So it was directed by Jim Archer, and what it is it's a kind of a mockumentary of a guy that builds a robot. And he's like this like terrible inventor, and he builds this companion robot that becomes his friend. And it looks, like I said, campy. It looks kind of like awkward. And I'm a Wes Anderson guy. I love Wes Anderson films. So I like that weird kind of off-kilter way that he films and does things. And I don't want to say this looks like his work, but it has almost kind of that feel to it.
Okay.
And I'm really, really, really wanting to see it because all of the previews that I've seen for it have been like oddly humorous. And I think it's going to be really good.
Right on. Like an offbeat sense of humor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So I'm wanting to see this film, and like I say, whenever it comes out or it's available on some streaming network, I'll drop a where you can find it whenever it's available. But yeah, Brian and Charles looks like it's going to be pretty good. All right. So one that I guess that I've been watching for years now that we started watching and then we kind of dropped it for a while, and I don't know, we dropped HBO for a while, so that was one of the reasons we didn't watch it. But the Westworld, so we watched the first season. The first season I thought was pretty good. The second season, it was okay. The third season, it was okay. And now the fourth season is streaming. We are 4 episodes in. That's the newest episode. And it's pretty good thus far. It's one of those shows, though, where I thought I thought it had boundaries. I thought it had a limit. Like, how can you have anything more than kind of what they had in the first season, where, and for those of you, it's based on the old 70s show, where robots basically are inhabiting this park. You pay to go in and, live the Wild West life. You can do pretty much anything that you want in there with no repercussions, because you're not like doing terrible things to other people. You're just doing these things to the robots. And in the series, the robots begin to remember and know what you've done to them. And then after that, of course, there's a point where the robots are going to turn on the people that are in the park. And it's just, that's kind of the first season of it. And I thought, well, how can you go anything beyond that? And I thought they did a really good job with going, okay, yeah, it was confined to the park, the Westworld park. But we're able to pull out of that now because some of the robots have gotten out. They're outside the park and they're functioning kind of on their own. So they've done a good job with that. Like I said, well, I've watched all of it. I mean, I'm caught up completely. We watched up to the last episode last night, actually. And it's good. The cast is good. The writing is pretty good. The dialogue is really good. The special effects are really good. Especially the robots themselves, because there's some scenes where you'll have like, a robot without the skin or whatever walking around, and it looks good.
Okay.
So yeah, I thought they've done a really, really good job with it. It's on HBO, Westworld, kind of a sci-fi drama. But I mean, it's Western, and it's some.
Well, the first season is right.
Yeah, first season is. Well, I mean, it's kind of all.
I thought season 2 was like supposed to be samurai or something.
So you find out again. I don't want to give anything away, but
well, I mean, they build it that way, so I thought that's what the second season.
Well, you find out that there's different parts of the park. So you've got the Westworld part of it. That's the Western.
Okay.
And then you have like one section that's like the Eastern, like the samurai stuff. You have one section that's like World War II. You have one section, that's.
Sorry. I know it looks like I've been ignoring you. I've been listening, but I'm trying. I'm kind of blown away by some of the cast members.
In Westworld?
Yeah. Ed Harris.
Yes.
James Marsden.
Mm-hmm.
There's another Hemsworth. What are these people? Are they like the Baldwins of Australia? There's another Hemsworth that I've never heard of before. Anthony Hopkins, Aaron Paul.
Dude, Anthony Hopkins is phenomenal in it.
And here's one that nobody else is going to recognize unless you're a hardcore gamer, and you won't recognize the name when Stephen Ogg. He plays Rebus. If you want to, it's his character.
Stephen Ogg. Yeah, I don't think I know him. Right offhand.
If you've played Grand Theft Auto 5,
no.
He is your favorite main character that's crazier than a loon. I can't remember the name of the character that he plays in GTA 5 offhand. Trevor. He's Trevor. And the guy kind of looks like Trevor. I'm not going to lie. So, but anyway. Yeah, that's a pretty good cast.
It's a wonderful cast. Evan Rachel Wood is the kind of the lead of like, I want to say in the Westworld part of it. Okay. She's not one of those people that again pops up on your radar immediately, but she plays Dolores in Westworld. So she is kind of like almost the entire series revolves around Dolores.
Okay.
And she also was, she played in True Blood. She was the Queen of Louisiana. And I can never say the last name, Leclerc, Anna Leclerc. But anyway, she was the vampire queen of Louisiana in True Blood.
Okay.
And like, she was one of those, like, I couldn't put my finger on, like, I know her from somewhere. I've seen her in something else. And that's what it was, True Blood.
Oh, okay.
And she's, like I said, she's awesome. Actress. But yeah, there's Jeffrey Wright that's in it. If you don't know who he is, he's in the, like, it's commercials that's been out here recently. And I don't even remember what the commercials were for, but he's awesome. He was in Casino Royale. He's actually, I think he was in a couple of the Bond films: Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, No Time to Die. I mean, yeah, Boardwalk Empire. He was in that.
Who did he play?
Felix.
Oh, he's Felix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, he was in the Batman. He portrayed James Gordon in the Batman.
Yeah. He's Gordon. Yeah. Okay.
So
I know that dude.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. He is Bernard in Westworld, and
okay.
Yeah. So I mean, like I say, James Marsden. You said like I said, Luke Helmsworth. Really, really, really good cast. Ed Harris again.
Yeah, I like Ed Harris.
Ed Harris is ruthless in this. He is so awesome. So awesome.
Cool.
You really love to hate him, and he's
is he another Swedgen?
He's bad dude. He is.
Well, Swedgen wasn't an angel.
Yeah, he is a bad dude. But yeah, it's really just like I say. I thought the cast is really good. It's written really well. It's shot really well. The special effects are good. There's nothing bad I can say about it, aside from occasionally it slows down. It gets a little slow. All right. And then, I mean, but it does pick back up pretty quickly. So, yeah, really good.
So I want to take it to another one that I've been watching lately. It's sci-fi.
Okay.
Originally, I think it was on the Sci-Fi Channel. It got canceled. Like everything gets canceled off Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
It got picked up, though, by Amazon, and they finished it out. It just released the last season.
Okay.
So this one's all seasons right now are available on Amazon. You can watch if you've got Prime. The Expanse.
Oh yeah, you were talking to me about that.
Yeah, and it's based on the novels by James S.A. Corey, which is a pen name for two authors. So it's, and I don't remember their individual names,
right?
But they work together to write the book as James S.A. Corey. The novels, sorry, there are 9. I can't remember if there are 9 or they're going to be 9. There's another novel. The last novel is coming out soon, and I can't remember if that's the 9th or 10th. But,
cool.
Anyway, I want to get the books because I mean those books are huge,
right?
And the show is amazing.
Yeah,
the writing, the cinematography, like the attention to detail, like when they're in 0G.
Yeah,
the attention to detail and like the special effects. So okay, you watch Star Wars or something or Star Trek or whatever,
yeah.
Right? Those ships are going, Mach 9 or Warp 9 or whatever, light speed, and they just like, okay, we're stopping now. Burp.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's not how physics work, people. Okay, I know inertial dampeners and blah, 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 but whatever. So, like, they make a big deal of it in this show, though. Like, they have to calculate their burns because in order to maintain a little bit of simulated gravity, they have to maintain thrust.
Okay. So
most of the stuff in the show happens at 1/3 G, which is roughly the gravity of the moon.
Right.
The way they skirt, having a lot of issues with all that, like, cause you would be walking all floaty and stuff. Everybody wears magnetic boots.
Okay.
So but just no, unless they're specifically 0G and they're doing something, then it's real. And they really do try to really pay attention to all the details.
That's cool.
Like there's some scenes where water gets loose and they're trying to get the water and some other stuff, but like the navigation just is what blew my mind.
Yeah.
So in order to maintain some gravity, like there are ships that exist that use rotational force like they do on the space station. Like there's that one section that spins.
Yes.
And they call that spin gravity. And there are a few of those, but it's very rare in this world, in this universe, in the Expanse. So they'll be going from like Earth to wherever, right? And they calculate it and they maintain a 1/3 G thrust halfway, right?
Okay.
And then they flip the ship around and fire the thrusters so that when they get where they're going, they'll be stopped.
Oh.
Because that's how you would actually have to do it in space.
Yeah. You're right. That's that. I mean, yeah. That's cool.
So, I mean, that's a lot of attention to detail. And there's some epic, especially in season 6, there is an epic dogfight in season 6 where I've never seen like a realistic looking space fight, because all of the space vehicles in movies act like
they're in an
atmospheric flight craft.
Yeah.
No, these act
all that
like
stuff. Yeah.
These act like they're in space.
Yeah.
Like they cut the thrusters. They
keeps going.
They cut they'll cut the main thruster, which is the big one in the back.
Right.
But the vessel keeps hauling the way it was going. It doesn't lose speed because it's in space. There's no wind resistance, so it just keeps nailing through space. And they'll fire the maneuvering thrusters to like pivot the ship around because they've got a couple of guns that are hard mounted to like a certain range of motion. So they got to get like old warships. They got to get the right side of the ship pointed at the enemy. So they'll just cut the thruster, hit the firing thruster, flip the ship around, fire, hit the maneuvering thrusters again, flip it the rest of the way around, fire the main thrusters, and back on the gas, getting away again. And I mean, dude, it's insane. And like I said, the attention to detail, like all of them sit in these chairs that maneuver.
Yeah.
So when they bank hard or they like make a violent, like those 180 pivot thrusts, the chairs move.
So that way it doesn't throw them out.
Right. And it provides more cushion because they're kind of like almost like couches. Like they're almost like lying down.
That's
when they do
cool.
These maneuvers. It's really cool. I'm really wanting to get the books and read the books. The show, it's 6 seasons. The shows are good. There is a lot of profanity. I don't think there's any nudity. You might see a butt cheek here or there. There's some side boob, but I don't think there's any real nudity. There is a lot of profanity though, especially after it got picked up by Amazon.
Yeah.
Sci-Fi had a little bit,
I was gonna say,
but Amazon.
but once it became a subscription,
they can start dropping F-bombs.
Yeah.
The cast is mostly unheard of, as far as I know, except for Thomas Jane. He plays one of the main characters for the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Which, just because I say that is not a spoiler,
right?
Because they're in the story follows a lot of, there's people on Earth, people on Mars, people on certain different.
So it's not necessarily a
space
spoiler,
stations.
Just that you may not follow that story as so much.
Right. And through the 6 seasons, you kind of bounce around to different people. Like it's not all about the same.
Right. That's cool.
Necessarily the same people. The core of the main ship stays pretty much the same for the whole thing. But there's other people in the orbit that kind of come in and go and all this stuff. But yeah, so Thomas Jane was the only one of these people I'd ever heard of before. But they're amazing. And there's a character in here that is just a dude you would not want to mess with. He's a hardcore sociopath, like legitimately. Like they don't come right out and say it, but
they don't really need to either.
Well, they may as well, because there's a scene where they've got these scientists working on this bioweapon, and they wanted them to work without worrying about the repercussions of what might happen with their weapon. So the people that run that research center perform brain surgery on them to sever their emotional ties, so they're pure logic, so that they can see and appreciate the value of their research without worried about the implications of it. So they are like now physically incapable of feeling emotion. Yeah. And they have a big scene between one of the researchers and this guy, and they're basically saying like, oh yeah, we're the same. Like we don't think about that. Like those other people, they're worried about what other people think. Not us. I don't care. We don't care. Yeah. We know better. We know what's really important. Yeah. And we can weigh we're not tethered by our emotions but the dude is just like, there's a scene, I think at the end of season 2 with him and another character where it'll rip your heart out. Like, yeah, because he is a sociopath, like straight up through the whole series. And the other character introduces him as, this is my best friend. And he looks at him like, what? And it's just like heart wrenching, because the other guy has his back to him.
Yeah.
And so he's like, this is my, because they're
again, don't give any spoilers.
No, it's no spoiler. But he's like, this is my best friend. And like, you see the guy behind him, like, what? Best friend? Huh. And then like that whole scene, if you watch it, when you get to that scene, oh, so good.
Cool.
But the whole show is awesome. It's 6 seasons. It's done now. They didn't go all the way through to the end of the books. I know that. Amos is the sociopath character's name, by the way. There is one other actor I've heard of on this show, and I didn't know her name, and I can't pronounce her name. Her name is like Shora Agdashlu. You'll never know her, but if you hear her talk, you will instantly know who this person is.
Okay.
If you've seen Spirited Away,
yes,
she's Baba Yaga.
Okay, yeah.
So that like,
yes,
it's that lady.
Okay.
I'm almost positive anyway. It sounds exactly like her anyway. But yeah, great show.
Cool.
Amazon Prime, check it out.
Right,
if you're a big fan of the novels, I can't exactly say. I know that the showrunners were big fans of the novels. I felt like they did a really good job. Like I said, it doesn't go all the way to the end of the books.
Yeah.
So there is some issues there, but I don't know. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Cool. All right. So you want to hit this last one?
Let's hit the last one here. Yeah.
Because I think we're running like long, aren't we?
Well, we're getting there. Yeah.
Okay. So the last one, of course, the big one that everyone has been up in arms about for now years. Started in October 2017. July 15th, 2016.
Yeah.
Then second, third, fourth seasons. I mean, we've had them, and
the fourth season was split in two.
Yeah. So Stranger Things.
Yeah.
The Duffer Brothers.
Yeah.
This is like their epic series, right? It's set in the 80s. Follows a group of kids. Some crazy stuff going on.
The Upside Down.
Yeah.
Now they got some awesome pizza you can get at Walmart.
Yes, I've seen that. We
Surfer
tried
Boy.
It. Yes. Was it good?
It
was frozen pizza, right?
It's to me, it's frozen pizza. It's better than some frozen pizza.
Yeah.
It's got a unique flavor to it between the crust and the tomato sauce that they use.
Is it more of a sweet or?
I don't really know how to describe it. But it stands out. Okay. It's not exactly the same. The crust is a little bit more of a chew than like a lot of frozen pizza. When I cook them anyway, they're more like a cracker by the time they're done. And this isn't like, it's not like self-rising, like those big thick, like DiGiorno's you can get, but it's a little softer. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, I liked it.
Cool. All right, so we're not going to give any spoilers away with this one because there's people that are out there that have still not seen it. They're holding, I don't know what they're holding out for at this point, other than maybe just a few days off or something like that to watch it. But
well, that last episode is like 2.5 hours. So.
That's true. It's pretty awesome.
It's
a pretty big one. So of course the cast: Winona Ryder, David Harbour, Finn Wolfhard, Millie Bobby Brown.
Gaten Matarazzo.
Yep. Caleb Laughlin, Natalia Dyer. Just good, a really good cast. It's well written, again, well shot. The cinematography in it is great. So I don't like I say, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but I do want to kind of get your feel of this most recent season. I loved the first season. I thought the pacing was good. I thought the story was good. And there was enough suspense.
I have some issues.
I do
with
too.
The fourth season. I don't know how to discuss the issues without spoiling. But,
right.
But let's just say there's a main character that I thought was pretty surely dead. And then in the fourth season, they're like, oh, no, they're not dead.
Yep, they're not dead.
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure they were like stone cold dead.
Watched that person die.
I'm pretty sure I watched his face get eaten off.
Yeah. Yeah, there was that.
That was my biggest issue with it, was that. And I don't know. On the whole, Stranger Things, it nails the 80s retro vibe.
I love the feel.
I love it.
It's got the feels.
And some of the attention to the details, the corded phones, the rotary phones, the clothes, the music.
I was going to say the wardrobe's
great.
close.
The music, I'm hit or miss on.
Yeah.
Like everybody's going nuts over this Kate Bush song. I don't like it.
And I don't remember Kate Bush. That's not a...
Well, that's because it didn't do anything in the 80s. It wasn't a popular song.
But I guess realistically, that's probably a little more accurate for the character that song is for in the series, because that character again is kind of an outlier, or doesn't necessarily go with the flow all the time. So, I mean, I guess I'll give them at least that benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
But like I say, it's got the feels. It's got that 80s vibe. It's got, I mean, it really, they've paid attention to the nostalgia, and it's seeped. I mean, it's steeped in there.
It is. Sometimes I think it's a little too nostalgic. And I thought I thought the pacing was just off.
I agree. That was the big thing.
It was
for
like
me.
a whiplash. It was like everything was like slow and draggy, and then just like 100 miles an hour, and then slow and draggy again.
Yep.
And then I'm like, what? It was just hard to get in a rhythm with the show, with the fourth season.
I agree. And that was even with binge watching, because what we did. We watched it back to back to back to back to back.
We watched one a day.
We didn't. We watched like 2 or 3, and like whenever, I guess that first, what is it, the first 7? I guess it was. I can't remember. It was like first 7 and then the last 2, right? 8 and 9.
Oh, for 4
seasons.
Season 4.
Or I'm not seasons, but episodes. Yeah.
Season 4. The last. It was just one episode.
I thought it was 2. They dropped the last 2 episodes.
I think they just did.
I was thinking that it was like 1, 2, 3. It was like 1 through 7, and then 8 and 9.
But
so anyway, like we watched those first 7 in like 2 days, and then of course we had a couple of weeks wait for the last 2,
right.
And like I said, even watching them binge style, like back to back to back to back to back, there was points where I was like, this is slow, but it was still good enough that I paid attention. I didn't get like bogged down, but it just slowed down some.
Yeah, it didn't die, but it just I just felt like
it was off kilter.
It was inconsistent.
Yeah.
And then I didn't get that from the first 3 seasons.
No. They were pretty well paced. They stayed kind of,
and like there's some there's a I don't know. I don't think it's a spoiler, so I'm just gonna say, I can't even remember his name. The pizza guy.
Yeah.
Why?
My brochacho.
Yeah. Why? Why is he there? I don't get what service I don't get what his purpose is in the show.
I don't know either.
I
don't know.
Like I just don't get it. I don't. The whole thing about they're supposed to be a D&D party, right? Like
exactly.
That's the whole thing. And each character has
yes
a corollary like D&D traditional role that they would play. What is this? What is the pizza guy? Is he the tavern owner? Like, I don't understand. Like, what's he supposed to be?
I don't know. Again, like you say, he doesn't necessarily fit a D&D, spot. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know. It's just, it was good. I'm not going to say that it was bad. It was good. And I don't know. I'll watch season 5. That's about all I can say about it.
Oh yeah, I'll watch it for sure. I'm not saying I'm done with the show. I think, like I said, I think the 4th season just had pacing issues.
Yeah,
like it just felt,
and again,
it didn't flow.
There were a couple of episodes, and there's a couple of characters and a couple of scenes in it that I thought were shot really well. And like I said, I don't want to give spoilers away. But of course, like I said, Winona Ryder, her story in this season, I thought was pretty good. I really enjoyed the linear story of her in this.
Yeah, and David Harbour, I thought was like following him around through what he was going through. But the whole part with I don't know how to talk about it without spoiling it. The whole part at the secret place.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, I guess I understand.
And the dead, not dead guy. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
I mean, I understand what they were trying for. I just don't think that they delivered.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway.
Watch season 4 Stranger Things and then talk to us on our private, like through email or something. So that way we can answer you without spinning spoilers out for everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say a corollary, not exactly to season 4 or the show, but to the show in general. One of the benefits, one of the side benefits that I've gotten from watching this with my older daughter is, at first she told me she would never watch it. It was a dumb show.
Yeah.
She had no interest in it at all. It's now like her favorite show ever. She loves the show and she wants to play D&D.
That's awesome.
So
yeah.
I'm getting like a little D&D friend that I can play D&D with. That's great.
Dude, that's phenomenal.
If you don't know, I'm a D&D nerd. I've played since 2nd edition THACO days back in like 8th and 9th grade in school.
Me too. I remember THACO.
Like, we didn't have a club, but
we did.
We did. Yeah. Well, yeah.
We were ROMs in McRae County. Role players of McRae schools.
Yeah. We didn't have a club. We didn't have a club. It was just me and my friends.
Yeah.
Like, we were the whole club.
Yeah.
It was just us. And I think mostly what we played back then was MERPs.
GURPS?
MERPs.
I don't remember MERPs.
Middle Earth role playing.
Oh, see, we had D&D, 2nd edition D&D. We had GURPS. And then high school, once we finally hit high school, White Wolf became a big thing. We did the Vampire the Masquerade and Werewolf and Vampire the Dark Ages.
Is this another CERN thing?
Maybe. I don't know.
White Wolf was the name of the publishing company, right?
Yes.
That did Vampire the Masquerade.
Yes.
And, okay. I was looking at their books in the store on the shelf.
Oh, no.
It's not White Wolf. It's not.
No.
I promise you it's not White Wolf. I don't know if they just changed the name.
I mean, they may have.
But it's not White Wolf anymore.
It may. I mean, it used to be TSR and Wizards of the Coast now, so it may have just changed publishers. Let's hope that that's a thing. Because yes.
Okay. It's saying. Yeah. Okay. It's saying that
Formerly
originally
White Wolf.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Good deal. Whew, make my heart skip a beat there, dude.
But yeah.
So yeah, and
Vampire the Masquerade is it's still something wolf, but it's not White Wolf anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what threw me, because I was looking at the books and I'm like, wait, I thought that was White Wolf, and it was okay.
Yeah, I had the Werewolf, and then my buddy had Dark Ages and Masquerade, Vampire, and then another buddy had Hunter and Wraith, and like we had the whole series between us, and yeah, we had fun with those. But yeah, we had D&D, GURPS, Riffs. Oh yeah, Riffs, that was the other one, and we played Riffs like once or twice. I was never a big fan of it, but okay. Anyway. Total side note, right?
Yeah. I was just saying, like, I'm glad.
I'm glad that your daughter is now going to have
somebody to play D&D with.
Absolutely,
and not necessarily D&D branded D&D. I don't really care if we're playing Pathfinder or D&D or
because that's what I've been doing, playing Pathfinder. I actually get to play tomorrow. Yay!
Knockwood, you get to play tomorrow.
Hey, we played last weekend. Oh. This is going to be 2 weeks in a row, man. We're on fire.
If you played last weekend, you can't play this weekend.
I know it's supposed to be like 6 weeks between, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's it is the internet meme. It's the game of scheduling conflicts, not actually role playing.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
Oh, I can't make it tonight. Whatever. But yeah. So anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed listening to us ramble on about pop culture and
the shows
streaming
that we've been
services
watching,
and sites.
And if you haven't seen any of these series, or if there's one that you thought, hey, that sounds kind of cool, check it out, dude. I mean, if nothing else, give it like an episode or two. I that's what we did, and I'm telling you, like, flipping Righteous Gemstones, cringeworthy, but man, it's so funny.
Right on. Yeah. See, I run into a problem. I guess I'm a little more patient, but I've got a friend that's not, and like, I was like, The Expanse is awesome. And he watched it, and it didn't get enough action fast enough, so he gave up on it. So
I'm okay with story, though. I don't necessarily have to have action. I'm good with story.
Yeah, he has other issues with some other stuff. Like I recommended him a book, and he thought one of the characters would make a stupid decision, and he just quit because he didn't like the decision they were making.
Well, you gave me the Good Omens. Dude, I loved that. Was a great series.
Yeah, I like
that. Was phenomenal.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. Yeah,
the actors in it were flipping awesome.
Yeah, I mean David Tennant.
Yes,
I mean can't go wrong there.
Okay, so if you want to find us, you can find us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/groups/2mindspodcast. That's correct, right?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
You can go. It's a public group. Facebook just changed their groups stuff.
Yeah, I'm seeing like Two Minds Podcast has 7 views, and Two Minds Podcast has. I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah. So it's
and like maybe some of those are coming from Australia. I'm like,
possibly
that would be awesome.
Yeah, but it is up there. That's Facebook's one way. You can shoot us a message on Twitter.
Yep.
That's just at Two Minds Podcast, spelled out TWO. Two Minds Podcast. That's our Twitter handle.
Yep. And then our host site, Podbean, that's twominds.podbean.com.
Yeah.
You can look up Two Minds Podcast there. And then, of course, any of our, your podcast catchers or your podcast streaming, you can either look up Two Minds Podcast, Jeremy Ham, or Jason Claywell. Put those in quotes, though, please.
Yep.
And that will get you to us. And then... And that's the one that if you're wanting to talk to us specifically about something with spoilers, use email. Because I don't want to put anything out there that's going to, and I don't want to catch backlash from like people like, oh, you put that out there and it was a spoiler. Because I've heard that before.
Right. But you can email us. Our email address is twomindspodcast@gmail.com. We'd be glad to hear from you.
Yeah.
Any way you want to reach out to us, we're happy to talk.
Absolutely. So, dude, you were talking about Dungeons and Dragons. Have you seen